Hey students, Mr. Chamberlain here, up in Duluth, and I'm here at the store of Christian Eggert Violins, and he has graciously accepted the challenge of describing a couple of violins here at different price ranges, and then he'll tell you the price and what makes the difference between an expensive violin and maybe not as an expensive violin. So go ahead, Christian, take it away.
Well, I have a couple violins I picked here. We have violins that are from a couple $100 up to about $50,000 in the shop. I grabbed one here, this shiny one, and that one is it's a Chinese-made instrument. It's really nice, very nice student instrument. It's around $1,000. It's brand new. So that's kind of an example of our above rental level student instruments, maybe when you're just getting a little better on them. This one was made in 1745 in Italy by a couple of makers, so it's a beautiful old instrument. The guys that made it were brothers, and they were both famous makers. Their last name was Carcassi. And this is one that they made together. They made instruments separately too. This one is about $50,000. The back of it, this part was actually made later on, about 100 years later, because the original one was damaged. If this still had the original back on it, it would be about $200,000. But since it's not original, you can get it at a bargain for only $50,000.
So would somebody who would buy that? Would that be somebody that actually plays, or a collector, or?
It likely would be someone that plays. We have sold some instruments to collectors. So we'll put stuff on eBay once in a while, and it'll go and sell in Las Vegas or something like that to a collector. But this one could go either way. It's a really great playing instrument. It sounds fantastic, but it could be either way. It could be a player or a collector of that kind of thing.
So if you had a student that was learning how to play or was proficient, and they were going to pick out an instrument like this one, would you recommend that they play several and get a feel for what they feel like sounds best, or how would you guide a student?
Exactly. That's exactly what people do. They'll come up, and if they're in a certain price range, we'll give them 10 or 12 instruments in that price range to play, and sometimes they can take it to their teacher and just get an opinion if they're not sure themselves. Usually if kids are just starting, we have a rental program, and we already have outfits all put together, and most of those are going to be $500 to $700 with a case and a bow, everything you need to play. And then you can trade those up into better instruments. This one that I was the less expensive one that I had. Like I said, it's around $1,000, so it's probably a third or fourth year player, getting something like that one. It's still considered a student instrument, but not a beginner student. So.
All right. Well, I really appreciate your time today, Christian, and thanks for the bringing out the big buck one, and I appreciate your time.
No,
beautiful store here.
Yeah, you're welcome. And
right down
you
in
guys
Canal
come
Park.
Visit us when you're in Duluth.
Okay, Canal Park in Duluth, right?
Right.
Okay, thanks, Christian.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
I wonder if the guy up in Duluth can actually fix this 2-string guitar that should have 5 strings. It's from Hawaii, not Duluth, but I don't know. We'll try. Sounds like the weather's gonna get cold this week, guys, starting tomorrow. So remember to have your boots, snow pants, hats, and coats, gloves, all your gear here so you can head out to recess every day and enjoy the great outdoors. Mr. Chamberlain, anything else?
I think that covers everything.
Covers everything. So in closing, I want to remind all of our bulldogs to be kind, be responsible, and be the best you can be. The choice is yours. Have a great week. We'll see you at North Pole Treasures on Thursday.